shit. What's up, guys?
Take the next right onto Benzengelman Road.
We are doing something a bit different today. Let me fix this camera. Actually, I need to look for that on Amazon today. I need a new camera mount thing for my car.
Continue on
my truck.
Benzengelman Road for 3 miles.
But anyway, we're going to, I was looking at desks last night. The desks that I have, I think I'm going to keep for a while because I bought them back in 2015 from IKEA. And we just got a new IKEA that just opened up here in town. Before I had to drive to Austin to actually get to an IKEA that was the closest one, or go to Houston. So now we have one here in town. And I got those in 2015 and I still like them. I wish I fell into the trap that most people fall into when they, if you are a techie, a tech person, and you got people that you follow and stuff like that. You're always watching, what's going on in the tech community. I fell into that trap where I kept seeing these people. I kept seeing all these YouTubers. They were, in their setup and everything was like nice and white and I was just like, man, it looks so awesome. And it does. It looks very awesome for video, right? So that was my mission back then. I said I gotta find these perfectly white desks that are gonna be nice for the what I want and the look of my videos at the time. And I bought those, and I mean, really, not even a year after I got them, you start to see all the wear and tear that you actually get, that actually goes into your desk. You know what I mean? So I started seeing scuffs, marks, all these things that some of the stuff you can clean up with, like Clorox wipe or, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, stuff like that. But generally, I would say the worst desk you can probably get, even though it looks cool for YouTube, is any type of white surface desk. If anything, you need to get a desk that you're only going to shoot at, that you're only going to shoot at. So it's going to be a shoot table, tabletop. So you're not going to really use it like you daily use your computer. You're just going to use it for product reviews, whatever you're going to do. That's the only thing I would suggest if you get a white table. Also, I'm going now because I also realized that a lot of the YouTubers back then that I was watching when they were shooting a lot of product reviews, a lot of the product reviews were shot on, the YouTuber's desk. You usually, the focal point and the type of videos that you would see when they were making a review would typically be at the user's desk. So, you got your monitors as a nice background, good for bokeh, and stuff like that. But another thing that I ran into is that that's not really practical either. You know what I mean? If you use your desk, your keyboard, all that stuff is going to be there. So for a lot of my videos that I was doing, I found myself just like shooting at my desk, but I would remove the keyboard. And that's a pain in the ass.
Turn left onto Farm to Market, 1516 north.
And that's a pain in the ass because, it's not practical. If I have to take away my keyboard every single time I do a review, and remove my keyboard because it sits right in the middle, that kind of sucks. Or I have to take away my mouse pad, move my mouse, because you're trying to find, your product or whatever you're reviewing, you want it to be the focus. So you got to remove all this stuff from your desk. And so that got really, really annoying really, really quick. So, which leads me to now, like I said, I'm trying to find a desk now that I started working on my office a year after we've been here in this house. I mean, it looked horrible, guys. It looked really, really bad. Matter of fact, if you take a look at the video I filmed It was like a little Jordan Peele kind of inspiration challenge thing that I just did. If you look at that video, that was part of what my room looked like prior. Really, that's the last video that you're gonna see, a partial of what my room office looked like prior to me doing the overhaul that I'm trying to do now. So absolutely cluttered. It was bad, really, really bad. But now it's good. So, or it's getting better. So now that I've switched some things around, got it more streamlined, really did a gut job. I'm trying to find a dedicated shoot table slash something that's going to allow me to shoot product reviews again, allow me to shoot some of my just allow me to shoot some vlogs and stuff like that without being at my actual physical everyday desk and computer setup, right? Because also another thing that if you ever watch those setup tours and stuff like that people do on YouTube, that's also another myth, or another, I would say, another faux pas, another crock of crap. Not that they don't look good, they do look good, but it's when they're showing it to you, I can guarantee you that 98% of the people that shoot those videos of their setups and stuff like that, obviously you make it pretty for the video, but everyday use, it does not look like that. It's not. You know what I mean? You got cups everywhere, you got chips, whatever it is you're doing, it's gonna be on that desk. So when people see those things, it's kind of a faux pas, because a lot of people just assume, oh, if I get these things, I'll have the same setup. But yeah and no.
In a quarter mile,
the way you daily use your
Schaefer
desk
Road.
is not going to look like the video, right? I had shit all over my desk I had to get rid of. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to find a table or some type of entertainment space that is minimal, small, that I can set up in my office. That way when I do my videos, I can put some decorative things on it, but for the most part it's going to be like dedicated for the video, and I don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta move this, I gotta move that, can't have, I ain't even gonna have nothing there. If I have a computer there, it'll probably be my laptop. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for and plus I want to be able to get a certain type of look when I'm filming. And if you guys have ever checked out, let's see, who shoots like that, kind of like that unbox therapy look, I don't know, there's a specific look that I'm looking for. It's hard to explain, but when I find it, I'll shoot it and I'll show you. But there's a specific type of look that I'm looking for that I can't get because of my equipment, current equipment and stuff like that. So the way I have my desk set up, I do not have enough room in the spatial layout to film that type of look that I want.
Keep left to continue on
right now,
Lane.
my table, my computer desk, it's against the wall. It has to go against the wall because, like I said, it can't go anywhere else. So I can't get the type of look and how I want to record from that view. So a lot of my videos that I usually do, I've been doing them. You'll see my face, and then you'll see the background, my computer setup, which is fine, but I just want a different type of look. So that's what I'm gonna go try to find. Look for some inspiration at IKEA, because I was looking last night like on Amazon, and I was pretty close to pulling the trigger on something. I busted out the tape measure and everything like that, and started looking, and around. I was like, oh, you know, I can do this based on the measurements, but you know, it's nothing better than actually seeing what you're going to potentially buy in person.
Turn left onto
And that's
Texas
why IKEA is
1604
great.
Loop, East Charles
The only
William
downside to
Anderson
IKEA
Loop.
is I hate building stuff. So if I do get something today, not only is the wife going to be mad at me for getting something, but she's probably going to be really mad at me. Hold on, what is that? Command post was just putting out something on base. Anyway, so she's probably going to be even more upset because I'm going to ask her to help me put it together. And when I ask her for help to put something together, it usually means or ends up her doing like more of the work. I'm just terrible at it. I hate putting stuff together, fixtures and tables and all that stuff. I can't stand it. Computers and stuff, I'll put together all day. I'll still complain, but I like putting together computers and stuff like that, but not furniture, man. I can't stand it. I wish, matter of fact, depending on what I do decide to get, if I decide to get anything from here, I might ask them how much it costs to have somebody come out and install it, because I don't want to do it. That's how bad I don't want to do it. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. You know, there's a thing going on this month called Veda or something like that. It's like, you know, upload a video every day challenge or something like that. I was gonna do it, but you know, I'm just gonna do my own thing and pump out videos when I actually have and feel a creative vibe to do so. I'm not gonna force myself to oh, that sounds bad. I was gonna say I don't want to force myself to be creative, but sometimes it's better to not do something if you don't have that passion right then and there to actually do something. If you don't have the creative inspiration to do something, I love doing something when I have creative inspiration to do it, because then it doesn't feel forced, and generally that's when I enjoy doing it, is when I have a creative jolt of energy. So yeah, if I do get this, it'll be created from the vlog, and it should be fun. But I have a lot of good things coming this week. Like I said, a lot of good things going on this week as far as some new items that I'm obtaining for the office, and also for my camera setup. So I've been thinking of a way to do a what I'm using video kind of thing. I'm gonna wait till I get some of this stuff, and also really what's really been a hindrance towards me wanting to do more in front of the camera vlogs, not like this, but in the studio, in the office vlogs, is because my lighting situation has been terrible. And so I'll also explain more about that later on when I get the solutions to fix that problem. So I'm having a huge lighting problem, especially on days like this. On days like this, like, to you guys it may look kind of normal. It's a little dreary today. Shit, it's a big tundra. It's a little dreary today. The sun's not out, but it's not raining or anything like that. But it's really, really hard to get good sunlight to make a good video. And right now, my current situation, I only have one light, and it's a ring light. Is it bright? Yes, but what I've noticed is that it's just not enough. So like I said, I've had to really figure out a way to do it, and I got a solution. Hopefully it works just fine, like I said, I've been upgrading a lot of different things here this week to try to, which a lot of it hasn't come yet, but to try to fix these problems. So I'll deal with that when it comes and update y'all later. But anyways, have a good one, guys. I will catch you in a little bit after I go to IKEA.